know that I'll be uploading this stuff to YouTube, especially. I'm gonna do my best to keep things consistent and just try in general to be better as a commentator. That is not the stream that I want open on my phone. My stream. Get out of here. Watch that all the time, but not right now. So yeah, hoping to avoid having as much need for editing software as I can. But it can't be avoided all the time. It's just happening. You know. Once again, you get to enjoy looking at Murray playing with his paddleball. So we only have
travel plans to China have all been worked out.
The trophy tab has disappeared. Oh, there it is. But I looked at the trophies that we have available. We only have 3 that we need to take major note of. The unseen foe, setting off every alarm and alerting every flashlight guard in unseen foe. We have to defeat all of the monkeys in Flaming Temple of Flame, which is oddly very arduous, but it's less arduous and more annoying. And then the other one is launch 2 pink fireworks and Duel by the Dragon, which will be our final special. Our final special trophy that we'll get. Because I think we'll get Briefly Defy Gravity in either the next or the second save in this level. So without further ado, let's get in there. Let's shut the fuck up and let the narration capture what we want. I'll still curse.
The road trip gave me the time I needed to study up on the Panda King. Born penniless, he was fascinated by the fireworks rich noblemen set off every New Year's. He spent a decade learning the art. But when he tried to offer his fireworks to the noblemen, they couldn't see past his shabby clothes and chased him away. Humiliated, the Panda King took revenge on those who shunned him by using the very tools of his art for crime. The Fiendish Five recruited him as their demolitions expert, and from then on, his explosive touch became feared worldwide. He's rumored to be perfecting some new firework technique high in the unstable Kunlun Mountains of western China.
I forgot that I had to bring the audio down. My apologies. Sly Cooper in Fire in the Sky. Oh, I guess Fire in the Sky is still 4 syllables. So yeah, every chapter is 4 syllables in this game. Are you gonna... Okay. That you are. I wanted to read his stuff. Stickius bamboonium lives for World Cup soccer. Kung Pao. So far, no introduction, just we're in there. And part of why I think that is because this was originally meant to be just the first level, so just go in there and get in there. But then when they swapped it over to the last level, I guess they said, well, we don't need to have tutorial prompts or any kind of prelude, just get in there, go crazy. believe we go to China in the Sly Cooper franchise twice. Once in this game. Oh.
Would you look at that? A fireworks show! Oh my gosh, that's awful! That poor village just got buried in freezing snow!
A rocket came from that giant statue, and you can bet the Panda King lit the fuse. I've got to find my way up there and fast before that lunatic squashes another town.
So there he could have been better directed. He's not talking very loudly over the game volume. Fears thieving raccoons. Oh yeah, and both of them have a different thing. Monkeus spirium and Gorillus catapulus. His name's Andre. Happy birthday to the lead singer for the band The Cure. Do I know his name? Not currently. Just happy birthday. Literally dating that shit to the day. Whee! I thought about doing a stream yesterday, especially since I conked out on Saturday, but I figured what the hell. Take the day off, come back in with the energy to do Monday. Oh, we got the perfect timing. I didn't fuck around or mess it up. Oh, wait. I had speed, not roll. Yippee! Bum, 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 bum. Fireworks. I won't lie, I feel like I've gotten none of the bottles. Whee! And in case you're wondering, this level does not have any directly tied to it trophies. In case you forgot the power-up we got from Ms. Ruby. Oh, fuck. Oh, fug. It always looks like you can make it, but just shy. Probably where the jumps come into effect, or just damage tanking outright. Monkey. And while we're up here, may as well get their Apius Sordium. Has hairy palms. It's not often that I actually get all three of them in one swing. For some reason, the game can be pretty iffy on fireworks getting hit. I was gonna say, please tell me I'm not getting sent straight down. Gotta break everything. I'm of the personal idea that I probably missed some, but if I did, we'll find out. Pretty soon, there are a lot of them over here. Yippee skidoo. And a lot of them are placed in pretty cheeky ways.
You can't get through the security gate
This
without one of the
guy.
Panda King's treasure keys. There's one over there. but it's heavily guarded.
One key coming up.
Yeah, but Bentley doesn't even teach you about the hold still to be invisible in this level. He does that in the level called The Unseen Foe, which is the level where we have to alert every single flashlight guard and alarm. Very fun. This one, always the pain in the bubkiss. I suspect that this first level was one of the first ones that got completed. Because it's so simple, it barely has any of the functions that you do in later levels. Okay, I'm missing one. Pain in the butt! Oh, there it is. There are 4 of them on the fucking wall. Bruh.
Press the circle
To enter the vault code. What you got for me?
I got a real headache figuring this one out. Input 578.
5. Shenanigans. 69%! Nice.
This just gets better and better. I'd always heard that one of your southern ancestors, Huckleberry Cooper, developed a technique to move while staying invisible. Hold down the circle button to turn invisible, then move around with the left analog stick.
So this one makes this next level pretty funny. Well, I don't know if I'll be doing that one first if there's a Murray level I can do. But normally you're unable to move, but usually when I would play this game, I would actually be able to collect that one. And so I'd always be able to move while stealthing. And it would always be pretty funny. But I'd usually miss enough safes that I'd get the water technique in this level, and then the air technique on the last level of this level. Just a pain in my bubkiss. Yeah. Slap him in the face.
Nice job breaking into the Panda King's compound. I think I figured out a way to get to the top of that giant statue. But unfortunately, it's obstructed by this reinforced ceiling hatch.
No problem. They seem to have plenty of firepower around here. I'll just have to find a few more treasure keys to get at it.
Okay, so what are the levels we're working with? I know Unseen Foe is one of them. King of the Hill and Flaming Temple of Flame. So I'll go ahead and do King of the Hill, and then we'll do Unseen Foe, just because I find that one fun. Oh, sugar. Oh, we'll have to listen to that when we come back. I don't know why I thought it would continue through the loading screen.
Murray's all fired up to make the run for the key. While on the blasting station, use the left analog stick to aim and the square button to fire.
Right on. I'll keep him covered.
I suspect originally they had an idea for more Murray-based levels, but they couldn't think of anything else at the time. He's also got my Lucky Charm, as you can see. My pain in my butt. You can also shoot Murray. It's very easy to do.
Bingo!
League of Legends. This is not the last level type that is like this. But you'll see. Wham. 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 Now, unfortunately, the game, like, auto zooms in when you get anywhere close to Murray. Gosh darn. And I say that's a problem because it's like you're trying to keep an eye on where he is and where the enemies are coming from and where you can shoot them. But because it's kind of like doing this weird zoom out, zoom in thing, it's a little trickier than it looks. Here it does the opposite, where it doesn't zoom in on Murray, and instead it zooms out so you can actually keep track. The ones that come out of the top are a bit fucked, because they can start to zoom in early, even though they're nowhere near your reticle. Are we gonna get any on the right side? My word!
Awesome!
RNG! What is going on with your face, bud? It's not nice to say something about a girl's looks. Maybe I should smash you. Anyway, unseen foe. We have to be seen by every foe and alarm. Yep, and you'll notice that it rehashes some of the same music of earlier levels. And I'm okay with that.
This looks like a good place to try out your new invisibility
Some damn good
move.
music.
Hold down the circle button to drop out of sight. While invisible, nothing can see you. Not lasers, not searchlights, not guards. Oh, and if the guards already see you, then the invisibility trick won't work on them.
Makes sense. Just gotta make sure. 'Cause I'm a dunderhead. That was slightly unplanned, but hey, it all works out. You have to get very careful with some of them. So I know I have to get spotted by the searchlight, but the least I can do is wait a little bit. Just doubly make sure. Really? I don't remember there being as little security back here and his few clues. I don't know why I jumped so early, but I did. Anyway, he's got some bottles with him, but I need to actually let him know about me before I smack him. He's usually the guard that, even accidentally, I would be able to get a sneak attack on, even as a kid, because every other guard I'd walk up to, or run up to, and they'd immediately go, "Meow." Be like, that's some bullshit. My butt. I'm glad we heard the sound. Hopefully it doesn't glitch out and I don't need to come back here, man. Bruh. Levels get stingier with how many hits you can take. We have a new person. Chow Mein, Chimpius Kung Fuium, listens to techno. Bruh. I can't believe it. She shot me. Alakablam. My word. Double check and make sure. Because where are we on the bottles? I feel like I'm totally off. Like I'm missing a bunch. There we are. Well, okay. Maybe a bit early. Okay. Hello, who is it? Is there a kitty cat? A stealthy cat? Oh no. The dreaded one left. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Ain't no way. There we go.
Press the a challenge, but this vault's combination has got to be 667.
A challenge. And then I think this, in our third to last playable level, is you no longer take damage when falling.
I never would have thought this was possible. Sir Augustine of Cooper's technique to briefly defy gravity. From now on, you should be able to pop right out of those bottomless pits you keep falling into, and you won't even lose a lucky charm.
Knick-knack, paddywhack. Yeah, I find it extra funny. Extra thick. And so we have to make sure
Some kind of huge gunpowder production
that
plant.
the very end
Judging by the scale, the
we
Panda
pop
King must
it.
be making tons of explosives.
Oh. Well,
Tons of explosives.
there we go. But yeah. Seen and wanted. That was one of the more fun ones. And then we'll go ahead and finish this level back here, just because having to walk backwards from those levels to this level is actually a little bit of a tizzy. Lying Temple of Flame. This one, on my PS5 attempt at getting all the clue bottles and getting all the trophies on the PS5 version, was where I managed to miss a few blue bottles, and I can point out the exact spot.
Really some sort of training ground. Stay on your toes.
Yep, and we don't have to worry about taking alarms on purpose. That's easily the most fun thing you could do. Darn. What the hell? Okay, game. It's evil. Okay. There we go. I would, but I think they hold the searchlight until after this. Before that, you got this little section, which I could have sworn there were glue bottles down there. Not the case. Silent like the night. These two that are not so bad. And see, I usually would go into levels with less glue bottles, kind of afraid that I would miss a few. And that seems reasonable. But then this level comes in and punches me in the teeth sometimes. So here's what happens. Bah. I feel a disturbance in the force, like I've missed it again. Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up, bro. Nuh-uh. You fucking bitch. These two. The bane of my existence. I know that I am the bane of my existence, but come the fuck on, bro. Anyway, at least Triangle can help you get fast through these sections. So here's the room where we have to kill all the monkeys. It's a bit tedious. It's a bit tedious, but we have two options. Try to jump and kill them, or climb up, jump to kill one of them, and then have to climb up each and every time again. There we go. Little deviations in the ground. It also helps when they finally shut the fuck up. This one's less interesting. It's, to me, the least interesting of all of them, because it's kind of boring to get through and do, but hey, we did it. Double check for any clues. We are good to have done that. Running around at the speed of Sly. This was honestly one of my more favorite, like, creative uses of Sly's slow walk. Fuck, you know what? These would escape me as a kid. Because part of what makes collections slow is the want to just go fast and go ahead. Yeah, that one's a little hard to get without dropping. But I'm okay with that. What annoys me about it is that after going up the fairly slow statue, you have to then do this. It makes collecting that last blue bottle a little annoying. Okay. So what I experienced just there was being over blue spots that were on a different level. I have had that happen to me no other time yet in this playthrough. But as you can see, it can set you back a ways. And that's not even the harshest one. There's a really harsh one related to the final level. Die, Jedi, die. I used to have a thing when playing the original. Like I'm not playing the original right now. But as a kid, I would play around and try to, like, kill as few guards as possible through a level. Not like a pacifist challenge, because, like, I didn't reset if, oops, I accidentally killed one. But I just was like, yeah, why not? I can never remember which way is the straightaway and which way is the optional. Nice. That feels good to have all 25 right there. So I don't have to worry anymore. Before today, I think that was the first wait. I think, yeah, I don't even have to rewind. I think that was the first time I'd ever been hit by one of the Kung Fu ladies, because I was taking her binocucom footage. Second to last, baby.
Enter the vault code. Lucky for you, I burst in chaos theory. Otherwise, this code would have been unsolvable. Input 932.
Bentley's burst in chaos theory?
You found the
Goddamn.
blueprints for the Panda King's lair. I'll upload the data straight into your binocucom.
I think that's a bit fucked. That they wait till the second to last normal Sly level with clue bottles to give you the blueprints for clue bottles. Wow. I know that the speedrun skip in that level is actually really easy and would probably make the Master Thief sprint really easy. But I just enjoyed the levels that I sprinted through already. And I was completely fine with that. I always think you ride this one. You don't ride it. Oh yeah, let's try to get... avalanche protection money.
I calculated the trajectory of these rockets, and I'm 99% sure you'll be able to ride them all the way to the top of that statue before they explode.
What about that other 1%?
Well, in that case, Sly, you will be blown to bits. But the experience will no doubt be spectacular.
Nice.
Now, to unlock these rockets, you're going to need all 7 of the Panda King's treasure keys.
Right on. I'll steal them in no time.
See, there's some lines in this game that are absolutely helped by his delivery of lines. Oh, that's a desperate race? Hold on. Oh, what? That's fine. I'll do this while I'm here. I'm trying to get to a desperate race, which is Murray's second race level. So the gimmick of this level is that they have trapdoors that you have to shut, otherwise you'll get nunchuck monkeys coming out. And it's the same nunchuck monkeys from the level we just came from. So that's an added bit of fun. This is an incredible coin farming area. This one's a bit fucked, I won't lie. My ability to take hits in this level cannot be understated. partially because of the uneven terrain, partially because of the limit on the range of this weapon, partially because the uneven terrain makes it so that you can sometimes run backwards and you'll fly backwards off a slope. And because there are 3 of them spawning all at once, at the same time, it can make this one a bit slower than I might otherwise like. But once it gets rolling, it's over. Like I said, you can get a lot of coins from this mission. How dare you? And then here's just your victory break. Alright, so now we gotta get to the car. I wanted to steal his pocket money.
Hurry, what are you doing down there?
Well, I'm minding my post when I notice a snow cone stand, and I think to myself, hey Murray, you gotta keep your energy up. So I hurry over here, and then all of a sudden, monkeys are everywhere, bugging me to race them 3 times around this track for a key.
Could use the key. Think you could take him?
Come on, Sly, they're a pack of monkeys. How can I lose?
All right, remember, steer with the left stick and press square to use any nitro boosts you collect. Keep clear of those icy patches.
Thanks for the advice, Sly, but trust me, I got this under control.
That you do, buddy. Let's go ahead and make a slot. Well, missed that one. That's okay because we jolt past 2 of them because they crash. The NPCs are really bad on this map because they just like to slip and slide a lot. You can get a rare one that just goes ahead and can't catch up to him, but that's a rare case. I mean, I'd be okay if I wasn't missing every single nitro boost. But it's also okay because we still have a ways to go. I'll be honest, I have no idea when the end of the level is. Well, that's an unfortunate thing. Let's bring it back. Okay, that's also bad. Those stupid monkeys. Oh, okay. Bruh. Bruh, okay. That was so quiet. Nice job, Murray. Now go get that key. Brother, Light mode, brother, Anyway, we gotta find the 2 pink fireworks. I think they're both towards the end of the level, right after the safe. Like, oh, right after. So the last time I did this, I had to restart the level because there was a glitch that prevented me from going forward. So we'll see if we get that this time. Because this is our final... Well, our final one with clue bottles. Is that a
Freeze,
big nasty
Raccoon!
How
pop?
can I freeze when my heart warms at the very sight of you?
Shut up, Ringtail. I don't know what you're doing here in China, but I'm sure it can't be good for whoever owns this place.
You must only have eyes for me if you're too blind to see what's going on around here.
All I see is a pathetic thief who's escaped justice for far too long.
I'm proud to be a thief, especially when I'm stealing from a vicious extortionist like the Panda King. Open your eyes, detective. These quaint temples are a front for an illegal explosives factory.
Don't try to confuse the issue. You criminals are all the same, and none of you can escape justice.
And she'll just sit there all day shaking her fist. Classic. And we'll continue to see that animation in all 3 of these PS2 games. So this one's a little funny because the entire level begs you to take it fast. But the collection process of the blue bottles say take it slow fast. Here's the main reason you have to take it fast, because otherwise these 3 bottles are completely missable, I'm pretty sure. Did anyone see that? Okay, that was a little weird. Not where I wanted to go, but alright. Yippee! You criminals are all the same, she said. Are we? Are you? And then we have to wait for her to break these so we can actually walk by. Very funny. I missed these 2 a lot as a kid. boomer game for boomers. Don't forget about the flashlight guard. How many we got? Bruh. So what happened was, I got to here, I hit those fireworks, and nothing happened. So then I had to restart the level in its entirety.
Watch your back, Cooper. When you least expect it, I'll be there.
Are you sure about that? Let's do some polite moving backwards. See if I can find... Because I'm missing 2. Shenanigans, I say. And especially these pink fireworks. Complete all jobs and fire the sky. Amateurishly, I'll go back in. I'll actually freaking look with my eyeballs this time. Oh, right. Because they're not... They're blue, but they're not pink. It's a whole fucking thing.
Freeze, Raccoon!
How can I freeze when my heart warms
Oh,
at the very
dear.
sight of you?
Shut up, Ringtail. I don't know what you're doing here in China, but I'm sure it can't be good for whoever owns this place.
You must only have eyes for me if you're too blind to see what's going
You're
on
not
around
supposed
here.
to go
All I
through the
see is a
dialogue
pathetic
again.
thief who's escaped justice for far too long.
I'm proud to be a thief, especially when I'm stealing from a vicious extortionist like the Panda King. Open your eyes, detective. These quaint temples are a front for an illegal explosives factory.
Don't try to confuse the issue. You criminals are all the same, and none of you can escape justice.
I can watch. Whee! I'll do it again. The fact that it's 2 can mean that it's 2 of them inside of a small safe. Up. Found it. It's because it's the part of the level where you have to take it fast in order to get going. I don't really know what that first firework is supposed to do. Or the other one. Like, the whole level begs you to go fast. Just because of... Okay. Just because of how fun it is to go fast in this level. Big summer blowout. Take that one seriously. Weird when she shoots the one after.
Unfortunately, this vault code appears to have been
Ah.
written in owl dialect. I won't be able to
Right.
read the code until we meet and defeat the bird who created it.
I forgot. So, like, I leave this one for last usually, but I always remember when I do it. Oh, right. You should probably not leave this level for last.
When you least expect it, I'll be there.
I'll be there. But it's funny, too, because there's not even a reason to hold this one until after you beat the final boss of the game, other than to just make it so that in order to get the last piece of the Thievius Raccoonus, you have to go back. Bruh. Well, that's a shame. Only a care and a bother in the world. The brilliant panda.
See that ring on the bundle of
Nope.
fireworks? Hook onto it with your cane to hitch a ride.
I don't see shit.
I see you carry Kane of notorious Cooper thief clan. Have you come here for revenge? To steal back the Thievius Raccoonus?
That was my plan at first, but now I'm more interested in putting an end to your avalanche extortion racket.
Why should you care if I bury a few worthless village in snow? You are a thief, just like me.
No, that's only half right. I am a thief from a long line of master thieves, while you're just a frustrated firework artist turned homicidal pyromaniac.
Insolent child. You shall pay dearly for your disrespect. Still, to honor your Cooper ancestry, I will send you to your doom with the beauty of my new firework technique. Flame Fu. Fiery wheel! Fiery wheel!
I can never get the cancel right.
Fiery wheel! Moving truck! Fiery wheel!
This boss fight, incredibly easy, but it did teach me, like, every move has a response in a boss's moveset. It's about knowing that response, predicting it sometimes, and that's that good shit. Panda pump.
Your skill with that cane is unparalleled.
Sly, I did a cross-analysis of the metal used in that high-tech blasting vehicle, and it turns out it can only be found in one place. The Krakatoa volcano in Russia. That's got to be where we'll find the fifth member of the Thievius Five. So get what you came for and let's get out of here.
Retrieving the Panda King section of the Thievius Raccoonus gave me a chance to learn about my technically minded ancestor, Otto Van Cooper. Not known for his physical dexterity, Otto relied on vehicles to aid him in his criminal endeavors.
Armed with his designs, I was sure Murray would be able to make some cool modifications to the team van.
It's got a turret!
A frustrated Inspector Fox, having missed me coming down the mountain, threw the Panda King in jail, thus putting an end to his avalanche protection services and ensuring the safety of mountain villages throughout China. My gang and I took a little time off and did some shopping in Hong Kong. Thoroughly relaxed, we headed home to plan our next move.
The fucking newspaper headlines are so good. All the treasures, but one. We'll go back for it.
Okay, partner, this is it! A trip to Clockwork's lair!
Hi, Murray. Now he just sits and reads for the rest of the game. He's a good boy.
We were on our way to the Krakharov volcano in Russia. While looking over what little information I had on the final member of the Fiendish Five, I began to notice something. In the 4 parts of the Thievius Raccoonus recovered so far, several of the pictures depict a shadowy owl-like figure, which looks very similar to the police images of the mysterious Clockwork. Is this a strange coincidence, or is there something I'm missing?
Sly Cooper in the cold part of. I'm glad that this one breaks from it.
Hey, Sly! The road to Clockwork's fortress is blocked. Do me a favor. Whoa! Check out all those mines.
This, in particular, is more anal than you think it is. It's more picky and choosy about just how much you're allowed to do. And this is a good reason to go in here with two horseshoes, so you can take 2 hits in here especially. Well, already missed one. I don't want that.
We've got Hawks or Robo Falcons at 12 o'clock, Sly.
The rocks have RNG tied to them. They can roll in random spots. They can either give you a really bad hard pattern or an okay good one.
Heads up! The Robo Falcons are back!
Bruh. Bruh. These mines, oh my word. These can also roll in a really weird way that make it impossible to get through without taking damage. Are we safe now? Nope.
We're getting swarmed!
Nice.
Shooting, Sly! Looks like we're in the clear.
We saved our gold.
The cave doesn't look tall enough for the turret to make it all the way through.
Oh.
We've got to get through that security door on the far side of the cavern. The only way to unlock it is to analyze at least 60 of those hanging computers.
Would have been easy to get at them if Murray hadn't thrashed our new turret.
Yeah, won't be a problem. I can hack the computer's connection coupling so they'll fall to the ground. Then Murray will have to run over them with the van.
Okay, and Murray,
Remember to use our new battering ram by hitting the square button if anyone tries to keep you from those computers.
Hurry! There are only 119 computers up there, and these fire slugs seem intent on getting to them before us. The first one to 60 computers wins!
This can be entirely determined by RNG as well. Look at that. Suddenly, huge increases, and there are multiple of them, and we can knock them into them. This is a mix of RNG and pain. Bro, I can't. That's bad. That's not great. Okay, hold on. That's not good. That's too many. That's too many. That's the fucked up part about this minigame, and why I hate it so much. It can be bad RNG from how the TVs fall. They fall straight into the magma. Bro. Bruh, no. Jeez Louise.
We have enough data to open the security doors. Just past them is the control room to Clockwork's Death Ray Tower. I think it's time for some Cooper thieving and sabotage. Don't you think, Sly?
Yippee! A daring rescue.
Careful, Sly. Those tiles are booby-trapped. You better get out of there.
Hold on. That's Carmelita. She looks trapped.
Serves that cop right. She's been dogging us from the start.
It's just a misunderstanding.
We've got to free her.
Are you crazy, Sly? Clockwork probably stuck her there to trap you.
But if I don't do anything, Carmelita's doomed. Besides, stealing just won't be any fun without her.
Sly, your ridiculous raccoon logic sends shivers up my shell. But if you're determined to go through with this, that barrel will undoubtedly help, though I have no idea how you'll get up there.
Dude, a spire jump here, a rail slide there. I've done this a million times.
We love him. God damn. Yeah, we don't want to get spotted, not by that one. That one always takes me off guard. But thankfully, we're good. And by the way, all the coins each have individual icons in the top left, and here it's Sly's face.
Sly Cooper? I should have known you were behind this.
You got me wrong, Miss Fox. I'm here to rescue you.
You sentimental fool. Empathy has always been the downfall of the Cooper clan.
I knew this was a trap. Looks like I'm going to have to do some fast and furious hacking to shut down that gas before Sly's brain is turned to cheese.
Bentley comes through.
Haven't had to do this in a while. Okay, I used the left analog stick to steer and the right analog stick to unleash.
You can see our health points there.
Those green data packets need to be destroyed if I'm going to get at the yellow security code. Well, looks like I triggered one of Clockwork's security algorithms. Stay sharp, Bentley.
No, take it back.
Level 3!
Bruh, no. I can't be taking them this early. Damage. This is the easy part.
Level 4!
Oh, that's an instant death. Well. back to a daring rescue.
Sly, I was wrong about you. Break me out of this force field by smashing its base, and I'll make it up to you somehow.
Immediately breaks open the door. A temporary truce.
I don't get it, Cooper. I've hunted you for years, tried to throw you behind bars, but when you get a chance to leave me in a cage, you set me free. Why?
Carmelita, we may be on opposite sides of the law, but you're not my enemy. Now, the homicidal robotic owl that built this death ray and nearly gassed us to death, that guy's on my list.
I see your point. All right. Until Clockwork and his evil schemes are destroyed, I suggest we work together.
Together at last.
Kaboom.
Wait, I need that cane. It's been in my family for generations.
Don't worry, Ringtail. I'll cover you while you get it back. If you can, make your way to the top of the death ray. I stashed my jetpack there before Clockwork nabbed me.
Now that we're a team and all, I hate to leave your side.
Hold on. This truce is only temporary. Once we beat Clockwork, I'm coming after you.
Really?
Well, maybe I'll give you a 10-second head start.
Givey. Bruh, it's instant. It is on site. Bruh, they're so fast. Bruh. They're weird because they're like oddly transparent. What? Okay. Let's just do this real fast. He's still fine. Bada bing, bada boom.
Nice job, Raccoon.
See you later, Ringtail.
Where's Carmelita's jetpack? Right where she said it would be. The magnetronic support field for the death ray got destroyed as you were making a run for your cane. You'd better hurry. This whole thing is about to fall apart.
I'm on it.
The ginormous death ray that shot earlier and started a little mini rock apocalypse. It's a climb to the top. So that blue sparkle issue that happened earlier, that can happen here. Anyway, the game here, like, incentivizes and teaches you about climbing up slidable pipes. think that's interesting. Anyway, here's where it can fuck you up. By putting you on a bottom level. Death Ray Destruction, Book Clockwork's plans in the cold heart of Asia.
Okay, that jetpack is easy to fly. Use the left analog stick to aim and steer, and press the square button to fire his rockets. Sly! Behind you!
Sly Cooper, you have escaped my gas chamber and destroyed my death ray. Remarkable. You Coopers always find a way to beat me.
Always? So that was you in the background of all those old pictures in the Thievius Raccoonus. How old are you?
Perfection has no age.
What? You're immortal?
Revenge is the prime ingredient in the fountain of youth. I've kept myself alive for hundreds of years with a steady diet of jealousy and hate, awaiting a day when I would finally eclipse your family's thieving reputation.
Sly! My missiles don't hurt him but seem to create holes in his armor. Shoot into the gaps I create!
You're the weakest Cooper I've yet met.
When you know where to shoot, this is a pretty fast phase.
You cannot escape me.
Except for when that happens. That's just unfortunate.
My experience is great.
Nice shooting, Sly! You got him! Wow, that's one tough owl.
I don't get it. You're so familiar with my family. You must have known my father had a son. If you hated the Coopers so much, why did you let me live when you stole the Thievius Raccoonus?
Because I wanted to show the world that without your precious book, the Cooper line was nothing.
Ah, well, there's where you're wrong. The Thievius Raccoonus doesn't create great thieves. It takes great thieves to create the Thievius Raccoonus.
Enough, Sly Cooper. It ends here. I will finish you like I finished your father. And the Cooper line will be erased, and the only master thief will be Clockwork.
I fucking love the dialogue in this fight. It's so good.
My skills are superior.
Sometimes Sly can cover where the circles are.
You can't dodge me forever.
Two Sly games end with a shootout, one ends with a combat boss, and one of them ends with a motherfucking QT cutscene.
Now's your only chance, Sly! You've got to get to his head and destroy it before his auto...
I am. 7.
He's so broken. He's only saying things that he barely remembers. Ah, shit.
We have a tool.
Sugar.
A tool.
shit. I need your wing not to fucking cover the map. Bruh. No, bro.
Feet together.
Alright. Wham, wham,
I will.
wham, wham, wham. Wait, I need to let him speak. There we go.
You will never be rid of me. Clockwork is superior.
Eternal enemy. Defeat Clockwork.
It took some tricky maneuvering, but I managed to snatch that last piece of the Thievius Raccoonus from Clockwork's claw. I had taken down each member of the Fiendish Five: Raleigh, Mugshot, Ms. Ruby, the Panda King, and finally Clockwork. I'd beaten them all one by one and reclaimed my birthright. Of course, there was no way I could have gotten here without the help of my pals. I know this hasn't been easy for them, yet they stuck with me through it all. Murray, boy, it took a lot of guts for him to get out in the field with me. I know he was scared, but he's got more heart than anyone I've ever known. And thank goodness for Bentley. Without his expertise, I'd have never found my way off that rooftop in Paris. A guy couldn't ask for a better gang of friends. Who could ever forget the lovely Carmelita? Looks like we're not going to be friends anymore. Now that Clockwork's death ray is out of commission, we're back to playing cops and robbers. I thought for sure she was going to slap the handcuffs on me right then and there. But instead, she was true to her word and gave me that 10-second head start. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. One. I felt bad leaving her stranded on that giant rock, but I knew it wouldn't be long before we'd see each other again.
I'll let the jazz speak for itself. Kevin Miller, Matt Olson, Chris Murphy, Roxana Ortega, Priscilla Aparthanoli. And then where's the rest of them? Special thanks to Tim Miller and Ryoichi Hasegawa, which is named after, in this game, he has the Easter egg name of Ryoichi Cooper. Ain't that fun? There's just something about this first credits that it just hits a certain part of my heart, you know? And we might unironically be hearing it twice today. I fucking love the piano riff right at the end. And we get to see this too, a second time. Blink. Blink. And of course,
I
it's Murray
hate to
doing the
tell you
screaming.
this, Sly, but the Thievius Raccoonus isn't fully restored. You're gonna have to go back and unlock all the vaults to find the pages you're missing. There is some good news, though. A friend of mine in Japan just sent me this really cool movie. And guess what? It's all about us.
And it plays immediately.
いやー危なかった。ま、カルマリータちゃんには悪いけど、今回も俺様たちの勝ちだ。このデータファイルがあれば、父ちゃんの仇が撃てる。あれはまだ俺が子供の頃だ。よく父ちゃんの膝の上で遊んでたっけ。俺様の一族は代々伝わる義族の家系。そして受け継がれた技をまとめたのがこのラクーナの秘伝書だ。その洗練を極めた忍びの技だが、そこには必ず守らなければいけない厳しい掟があった。義族たる者、名誉にかけて狙うは悪党のみ、善人からは奪わない。ところが俺様が秘伝書を受け継ぐことになった夜、突然5人のギャングがやってきた。奴らは俺を守ろうとした父ちゃんを、そしてとうとう見つけ出してしまったんだ。大切なラクーナの秘伝書を。奴らは俺様の全てを奪いやがった。きっと中に書かれた技を使って悪いことをしでかすに違いねえ。そして俺様は一人ぼっち町の孤児院に入った。だがここで素晴らしい仲間に出会ったんだ。天才発明家、頼れる相棒ベントレー、そしてマーレ。食いしん坊でちょっとドジだがまあ憎めない弟分さ。仲間と一緒に俺様は父ちゃんの仇を討ち、そして秘伝書を取り返す。クーパーの名前に恥じない義族になれるか、それとも失敗してご先祖の顔に泥を塗るのか。さあ俺様たちの運命はどっちだ。
I think it's cool as fuck that they put that in the game. Anyway, so Cold Heart of Hate is a little weird because it doesn't use any of the previous level design fragments other than driving the car, shooting from a turret, and ironically this turret is even spottier without much aims. I still liked it. It's not my favorite part, but it's not a part that I dread except for, you know, that level where you have to drive and hit the TVs and race the little orange lava gummies. Anyway, now we have to hear that conversation between Carmelita and Sly again. Not before I mess everything up, though. It would unironically be faster to wait.
Freeze, raccoon!
How can I freeze when my heart warms at the very sight of you?
Shut up, Ringtail. I don't know what you're doing here in China, but I'm sure it can't be good for whoever owns this place.
You must only have eyes for me if you're too blind to see what's going on around here.
All I see is a pathetic thief who's escaped justice for far too long.
I'm proud to be a thief, especially when I'm stealing from a vicious extortionist like the Panda King. Open your eyes, detective. These quaint temples are a front for an illegal explosives factory.
Don't try to confuse the issue. You criminals are all the same, and none of you can escape justice.
None of us? Whee! Oh, slipping. Keep on slipping into the future. Oh, fucked it up. Well, shenanigans, I say. Bruh. made it. Just barely. I thought I didn't make it. I was prepared to take it back now, y'all. Alright, what are you gonna give me? Okay, randomly shooting the one forward for some reason. Alright.
Press the circle
To enter the vault code. Bentley. Bentley. Bentley.
Press the circle to enter the vault code. Multiple blood vessels burst in my brain while figuring this out. The code had better be 231.
Safe cracker. Open all vaults and fire in the sky. Cooper's Pride.
Amazing!
Unlock all trophies
Colonel
in Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus.
technique. Press the triangle button and execute a flashbang that will stun all guards in the world for a few seconds. I can see how this might be useful and entertaining too.
It might as well be an effective murder all guards in the level.
At long last, the Thievius Raccoonus restored to its original state. The first time I held the whole thing under my arm since I was 8 years old. The same weight that all my ancestors had felt beneath their arms as they had passed it on. Although, while other family members may have been great thieves, they all inherited the book. I got a chance to earn it. I had taken down the Fiendish Five, having used the moves my ancestors taught me, and become a master thief along the way. The time had come for me to chronicle my own adventures into the great book. This is gonna be fun.
So I'm gonna talk over it this time. Hell, I might even just cut the sound right then and there. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to end the stream, which will effectively end the VOD, so that I can then cut this and upload this to YouTube while I get started on Kingdom Hearts 2, which will not be uploaded to YouTube at points. I think I can upload different parts of Kingdom Hearts 2, but specifically I can't upload any content within Halloween Town to YouTube. So that will be like exclusive Twitch content because DMCA's on Halloween Town's music, I guess. But without further ado, that was Sly Cooper's Platinum Trophy for the first game. I don't know if I'll go collect the Platinum for Sly 2 or 3. Also, I mean, I probably will, but I don't know if I'll do that on stream or upload that VOD, for example. But I probably will play those games on stream. And, like, I was getting another stream, or not another stream, I was getting another Platinum out of this. Because I initially got the PS5 Platinum Trophy on the PS5 version, and now I was getting the PlayStation 4 Platinum on the PlayStation 4 version.
Thievius Raccoonus is complete! Now, try beating all the Master Thief sprints to unlock the designer's commentary. Once you've unlocked them all, I've got a special behind-the-scenes movie to show you.
Well, if it's alright with you, Bentley, I don't mind missing that. But that will be all for Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. Thank you all so much for watching, especially those of you who watch the VODs, and any of you watching on YouTube. Like and subscribe. Consider following me on Twitch and showing up for my Twitch streams. I usually stream Monday through Wednesday and Friday and Saturday from around 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to around 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So thank you all so much for watching. Bye-bye. Have a wonderful rest of your day.